Hello and welcome back to the Ray Renaissance channel. This month behind the scenes we've been collaborating once again with the Schola Cantorum Basiliensis and with some budding young Renaissance singers. And they've been preparing a nativity concert for you, with a twist. Most of us are quite familiar with the Nativity story as it's told in the Bible. We know about the treacherous journey of Mary and Joseph, and their seeking of shelter but only finding a stable, and the various furry and non-furry visitors who surround the baby Jesus in the manger, the animals of the stable, and the shepherds who abandoned their flocks to come and see him. But have you ever wondered how the nativity story might be different if it were told from the specific perspective of the shepherds? Actually, no, neither had I, until I learned that this became a tradition in the Middle Ages and Renaissance. They would tell the nativity story from the mouths of the shepherds as part of their Christmas liturgy. After all, they were the first incoming human witnesses to the nativity scene. And this tradition of telling the shepherd's story from a first-person perspective flourished particularly on the Iberian Peninsula, where plays and songs would be performed on the morning of Christmas Eve. So that's where we're headed for this month's music. The programme is comprised of nativity music with some connection to Seville Cathedral in the second half of the 16th century. And it will have a particular focus on Francisco Guerrero, who was the director of music there between 1553 and 1559. Although Guerrero may not be a household name today, he was a very important figure in Iberian Renaissance polyphony. So important, in fact, that in his lifetime he was likely much more famous than Tomás Luis de Victoria. And the reason that he doesn't enjoy as much recognition as Victoria today may be as simple as this. In the 20th century, Victoria's works were published and republished for modern usage, while Guerrero was only rediscovered and made relatively accessible by modern musicologists and editors relatively recently. So, not to steal Victoria's limelight, but let's give credit where credit's due and put Guerrero back on the scene. Come and join us for a special nativity celebration, as it may have been done in Seville in the 16th century. There will be relatively unusual instruments such as zinc and dulcian, choir books of different sizes to read from, and singers of different ages, telling us the story of the shepherds. The big day is Sunday the 27th of November in the historic museum in Basel, the Barfüsserkirche, and there will be an introductory talk by Tobias Schwarz at 5:45 p.m, followed by a concert of this wonderful music at 6:15 p.m. See you there.